something that somebody told me to make sure that I'm back in the game, you know, get my head straight. My boss told me a few weeks ago. I told him I was like tired. I had a lot of edits to do. I wasn't able to get something done in time. He told me it's a privilege to be tired. You know, to be tired by doing the work that you wanted to do all your life. He said that it's a privilege to feel exhausted because you're doing so much and that you're able to live out your dreams and stuff like that. So hearing that, it made me rethink it, you know, think of the glass more half full instead of empty. And just like that, got me right back into the game, you know, got me right back into the fight and made me feel motivated. So.
Why does it do that every time I try to fix it?
Because it loves to make you upset.
Please tell me that is not the projector from the equipment room.
It still works.
That's not my concern. It's making really loud noises. And for a silent film, that's pretty unnerving.
It's part of the aesthetic of the lounge.
What, the haunted aesthetic?
You needed something to screen the old student from me.
Alright, what am I looking at?
An old student's project.
Alright, what about your project?
The number one tip that I have in order to prevent myself from spiraling around finals is making a list of all the stuff you have to do and writing it down, like with a pen and paper, like not in your notes app on your phone.
Do people succeed because they're talented or because somebody hyped them up, right? And I think it's a little bit of both, right? If you were to say talent or skill, I'd say skill, right? Talent helps, but hyping them up, right? That leads me to think about your mental health, and I think hyping up is actually a great factor. I honestly could say that you could be talented, but if you're not hyped, if you're dumbed down, you might actually perform worse than if you were not as talented, but you were hyped, if you just believed in yourself, right? So I think somebody hyping you up would actually help you succeed more than talent.
Pause. That transition, what were you going for?
Momentum?
Feels more like panic.
I appreciate the feedback, I do. I just don't like it when it's accurate.
Jordan!
She heard you. Just right there. Ears.
So the Flyers play today, so I'm a little scared they missed the playoffs, but something that I'm scared about, or something that I'm scared of, something that I fear, is being trusted with something and then not being able to get it done. You know, somebody looking to you for help, trusting and believing you that you can get it done, and just coming short and falling flat. That's something I'm scared of and I fear of. Doesn't happen too often, but yeah, it's just something I'm scared of.
Is that the festival email?
Jordan, why did you just power down? If you're pretending to glitch again, it's not your best work.
What is it now?
Great, now we're doing this.
Okay, that's fine. No, I just wanted to be like a thank you for submitting no, not a we regret to inform you.
Jordan, you're spiraling.
I'm pre-processing.
When I spiral, I feel like everything like comes together at like once. So I start to be like a little bit confused and a little bit frustrated, but then I take my time and try to like schedule certain things out so I won't be so frustrated.
Why is this happening to me specifically?
Dude, that video's from last semester.
That doesn't make it less targeted.
I don't enjoy watching my students panic, but I'm not going to intervene unless it's productive or entertaining.
100%, almost every time I submit something. I'm a very big believer in pretty much adding changes and adding different things after submission, because I like looking back on the footage, and sometimes I'll spend like 10 minutes straight just rewinding, see, oh, I could have added that, oh, I could have did that. But I always also believe in it too. There's a million ways to go about something, a million ways to go about a project, but there's only one final cut. So I think it's important to, instead of having your mind race and roll on every little thing you could change, is to put your foot down and say, yes, this is the one, and this is what it's going to be.
What if I'm just okay at this? Like, fine, not bad, not special.
Dude, you made a whole film with no money and no sleep. That's not fine. That's unhinged. But in a good way.
Jordan, your work is solid.
Solid?
That's huge.
And I don't say it lightly.
Did I ever submit something and like regret it instantly? It's not that I regretted it instantly. It's just like sometimes you submit a work you're not really proud of, or you don't really like, or you just like, this is what I have or what I can get out of this work, or it's not the most. Sometimes I'll be doing some like classwork just to do them with no passion. Sometimes it's just like I have to do it. And it's not a regret, it's more of a buff. Like, I don't really care about it as long as I get my grade, because it's just like something that have to be done.
Oh.
Is that a good-o?
It's I got in-o.
Dude, yes!
Congratulations. Enjoy this feeling because it does not last.
I just want to say thank you to Caffeine, Denial, and Ellis. Mostly Ellis.
Thank you.
All right.
Caffeine.
All right. Let's get back to work on this project before the projector actually breaks.
Do I think fear ever disappears? No, I do think we do get better at walking through it and dealing with it. The more times you do something, the less crippling the fear gets.
Jordan, I am proud of you, but I will deny it if anyone asks me.
Sometimes you just need one person to say you're not wasting your time, even if they say it will.
All right. Oh, I need a revised edit of your opening scene on my desk tomorrow morning. Festival or not, deadlines do exist.
Yeah, okay. I can do that.
College is sometimes overwhelming, but we kind of take that overwhelming or that disorganization away, and we start to build positive habits. So that's one way where we kind of help our students who've been spiraling or kind of having challenges or struggling in school. We kind of help them calm down, help them zoom out and see that bigger picture, and that one missed test, one quiz, one failed class does not determine your future.
For example, shooting weddings. Shooting one wedding for your very first time, very scary. It's someone's big day. You don't want to mess anything up. Plus, you've never done that before. Doing something that you've never done before, and just having that big fear, it's almost crippling. It hurts. It's really scary. But being confident, being with a team, being with people that motivate you, being people that help you out, being prepared, having precautions, doing something that you've done a million times, the fear disappears. It gets easier to deal with. Doesn't ever go away, but you're more prepared for it. You're not as scared because you know what it takes to be better and not have fear.